Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. And I had someone make a comment, and I mentioned that I was going to maybe head down towards the coast where it's going to be a little warmer. And he mentioned going to coastal cities. And that started me thinking. For one thing, I've mentioned before that I wanted to do sailing. I don't know how to sail. And I thought, well, not that I'm scared of water, or very little I'm scared of anyway, but the thing is, what I've learned is on open waters, you don't have the right to defend yourself. As I was doing my research, and I may be wrong, but as I was doing the research, I came up with you can't have firearms on a boat, and I just I find that odd. But then who makes the rules? Say the one with the guns, the ones with the most guns, the ones with the biggest guns. So in other words, the system is different on open water. You hear me talk about God, then we the people, and then the Constitution. None of that applies when you're in open water. And I can't, that's something I can't deal with. And that's why I don't do that stuff. I say God has given us, or given me, well, he's given everybody, my God anyway, has given everybody unalienable rights. And some of those rights don't exist if you don't defend yourself. And that's one of those rights. My God said, defend yourself. He didn't create me to be victimized. And when you're on the ocean or open water, and anybody comes along with more guns and bigger guns than you, they can take away your gun, take away your means of defending yourself. And so that's why that's not a lifestyle that I would get myself into. And it amazes me, because I talk about this all the time, and it amazes me in the United States. Now, I understand, like I say, I'm here in Mexico now, but I understand when you're in foreign countries, it's different. But when you're in the United States, if you don't understand the God, we the people, and the Constitution, then that means you don't understand if a law is immoral or it's unconstitutional. It's not a law. And if it's not a law, either moral and or constitutional, you have to go into self-defense mode. And that's where we the people come in. Because as individuals, you can always be picked off as an individual. Always. This is why I was talking about being on open water. In open water, and if somebody comes up and I don't have any gun at all, and they're just coming up in a whatever, fishing boat, and they have a gun, that's enough, and I don't. That's enough where not only they can rob me, they can take my vessel, and they can dump me in the water. So I have no means to defend myself. Okay, so it's more obvious, to me anyway, it's obvious when you're in open water. I don't have we the people. You know what I mean? We the people isn't going to help me. And there's no constitution. And yes, there's God, but God's definitely going to have to be smiling big on you when you're out in the ocean. No food, no water, no means to protect yourself. Weather you got to deal with. I mean, there's, so, and you do have unalienable rights when you're out in the ocean like that? I don't think so. Not if somebody else has got a gun and you don't. I just, that's why I don't have the need or the desire to go to coastal cities or islands. I've been to Aruba, and I've been to Cuba. And I say Cuba, they put me in jail. You're an island. It's different. So I don't understand, and because now I see these laws that are coming up in the United States, and as well as I know, just automatically they're unconstitutional, automatically. Okay, and we're not even talking about the God part, unalienable rights. We're not even talking about that. You can, it's a black and white written that law is invalid. And you're going to need we the people to get through this. Now, for me personally, I value my freedom, that I'm going to do what I have to do, even if I got to do it by myself. But it's much easier if I had we the people. I had support of others. That's why I promote the three-man militia. And it is a big thing. And I saw the guy in Muskogee. Muskogee's close to where I'm from. And, how he got assaulted. He was in a wheelchair and gets assaulted in a Walmart by the police. No one stepped in. That kind of stuff, that's what I'm saying. They're going to pick you off one at a time. Nobody picks me off. It's going to be, it's another story. I know what my freedom is worth, and I'm willing to pay the price. This is Mike. NoStressMike.com.